this Friday.
Just a couple of weeks from his matchup with Roman Reigns.
Logan Paul returns to SmackDown.
He's a social media sensation. I'm a disruptor. This is what I do.
How will the Bloodline respond? Plus,
Shotzi and Raquel Rodriguez.
Io Sky and Dakota Kai.
For the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
Friday Night SmackDown. Live this Friday, 8/7 Central. Only on Fox.